Let's quickly answer these two questions, A and B. If you're new to this channel, please do subscribe and share the videos. There might be someone who really need to see or watch this video so that they can also be able to answer some questions on based on the same topic of trigonometry. Now, letter A says that on the diagram, we have a diagram here. When you look at this diagram, it ranges from 0 degree up to 360. Now we are told that on this diagram we need to sketch the graph of y equals to cosine x, whereby x being between 0 degree and 360. It's only 2 marks, so we only need to draw the line. That's the graph that they are referring to. Now to draw the graph, what we need to do, you can take your calculator. Since you are given the what the degrees, we have 90, 180, 270, and then 360. What the question is actually telling us is that at what point will the graph of cosine x will cross at 90 degree. Now in order for you to know that, you can just take your calculator like this. You can start with let's start with 0, because the question is telling us between 0 degree and 360, but we can start with 0. We can now press cosine of 0 and then equal. We are getting 1. What it means is that for the graph of cosine x at 0, it should start from 1. We can put our point like that. And then at 90 degree, in the place of 0, we can replace that by 90. And then we are getting 0. What that means is that at 90 degree, the graph should cross at this point where the 0 is, somewhere here. And remember that this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. And then at 180 degree, we can also replace the 90 by 180, and then we can see that sorry, this is 180, and then you are getting negative 1. So that means, looking at our graph here, our negative 1 is here, therefore somewhere here. And then you can also do the same. Now what you can see here, even if you don't punch all the degrees on the calculator, but what you can see here is that at 270 it should cross at 0, and then 360 it should cross at positive 1. Now once you are done with that, then you just need to connect these points. You can either start from here and then you come like this, or you can start from here, but I can start from any point. Let me start from here. The graph will go like this, making sure that it should cross at that point, and then it goes like that up to that point, while the side from here it will go like that, passing through that point and going like that. That is the graph of y equals to cosine x. You can also indicate that y equals to cosine x, whereby x is between 0 degree and 316, and then you can get your 2 marks for that. Now after that, letter B, what we need to do here is that we need to solve the equation 4 cosine x plus 2 equals to 3 for the same interval, x being between 0 degree and 316. That means we want to get two answers. Those two answers should be between 0 and 360. Now what we can do here, we can rewrite the function or the equation 4 cosine x plus 2 equals to 3, and then we have to collect like terms here. We move this positive 2 to go to the other side. Then this side we have 4 cosine x equals to 3, and then minus 2. And then we have 4 cosine x equals to 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. Then, since you are looking for x, we divide both sides by 4. Then we can now have cosine x equals to 1 over 4. Now, after that, what we now need to do, since you are looking for x, this side we only need to have x. Then we have now to bring in inverse of cosine 1 over 4. How do we press this on a calculator? You can take your calculator like that. To press inverse of cosine x, first you press the shift function. Some calculators, maybe you might see here second function. You press shift and then cosine. Then you can now see the cosine inverse. And then you now press in 1 over 4. And then you press equal. Then what you are getting there is 75 here. Since we are writing an angle, it should be to 1 decimal place. Then our x is 75.5 degree. That is the first answer. Now, how do we get the second answer? Maybe let's write the first answer here, 75.5 degree. What about the second answer? How do we get it? We now have to move on to what is known as the case diagram. The case diagram. Here, it's cosine here, A, and then like that. In the first quadrant, all functions are positive. In the second quadrant, it's only sine which is positive. In the third, it's only tangent which is positive. And in the fourth, it's only cosine which is positive. Now, for us to get the other answer, what we now need to do, remember that 75 is somewhere here. Here we have 0 degree. Here we have 90 degree. And then here we have 108. And then here we have 207. And then somewhere here we have 360. 2 pi is 360. Now, since 75 is somewhere here, and we know cosine is positive in the fourth quadrant, that means we have to project something like that. We need to get another answer somewhere there at this point. Now, how do we get that answer? We take 360 degree and then we say minus 360 is at this point here. We want to come back like this. We have to say minus that angle there, which is 75.5 degree. And when you now use your calculator, you can now say 360 minus 75.5. We are getting 284.5. Then the answer here, you can now write 284.5, and that is it. Please, for more videos like this, do subscribe and press the notification button so that you are notified whenever I upload new videos. Please share the videos with others. There might be someone out there who need to see how to solve this type of questions. Bye.